Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
哦，我嘅老婆仔。
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
哦，我嘅老婆仔，你醒了？你还记得我吗？为什么拿剑出来？吓死人了！
It's true then. It really is you.
Yes, come, hug, hug, kiss, kiss.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened.
为什么他的声音这么像
You
阿
saved
婆
my
了？
life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
I killed them all. I killed them all.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say?
我以为他讲你
We
妈妈。
have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
哇，我跟老婆仔
Jill,
I'm so happy， 我们结婚吧。
all right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
发之前准备点先，哎，有支线任务了咯！我又再去做支线任务先啊！这游戏啊，它的英文版啊，除了男主角的声音好听之外啊，其他的声音都不好听的。
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
所以我
Back
们
down
就不
memory
再见
lane,
了。
eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Okay, thank you, my brother. 哇，你的头发是
Thank
三
you,
条
Gav.
边的。
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
哎，你害羞啊你？
You take care, all right? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
这狗狗长大过后没有什么它的戏份了的。哎呀，我的狗狗啊！狗狗，你阻住晒啊！狗狗，你站到外一边去啊！
It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
Rosaria.
We should press on.
哇，靚女喎，這老闆娘。
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an imperial bearer with them.
就是為什麼一直要穿這衣服，給人家誤
Which
會啊！
hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
Batman 和 Superman 是你什
Said
么
he
关
had
系？
high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
哎
Right
呀
blooming nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look
我
at
们
it,
还要修理桥啊，我
but he
们。
went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Quest accepted。哎，为什么好像直线人入这样呢？这主线。哦，他喊救命了！
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
这 Scorpion 吗？哎呀！
There he is.
你为什么在这里呢？你？大招啊！哇，还死不透透啊！这边。Are you okay?
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
哎，还没好呢，我以为直接做好了的，还要我去收集材料啊，冇啦。
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
查他
We
的
did.
死掉掉啊
He's
他！
fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
哦，免费住店啊，好過冇。
We'd be delighted.
我們只需要一間房就夠了。一間房，一個雙人床。
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
哦，对，为什么这么凶看着他们呢？
Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
可怜孩子，哎呀！
Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
你想要借刀杀人？借我的刀啊？
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
又来 quest accepted， 为什么要出现这个字啊？这主线人的吗？不需要出这个 quest accepted 的吗？
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
怎么啦？不收钱？
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die. Please, Father.
这些是能力者吗？
Pain. I beg you. The light, it fades.
I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering.
买回来哇
To the
，Martha
extent
好好
that
哦
I。can. For the time they have left.
石化？为什么会石化啊？哇，手变石头了。哇，这样子慢慢折磨死好过直接一刀砍下去哦，不用受折磨。
All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
石化了哦。
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought.
又一个石化。
Their final moments may be moments of peace.
难道这就是我的未来吗？我和我嘅老婆仔以後也會變成石化。
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
又2個人死了。
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Oh, thank you, Martha.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
好 好沉重啊这一集。
You were
说好
right,
给我们
Sid.
做一晚的，没有
It
猪了。
really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
不需要这种，这 quest complete 的啦。哦，他给我们签了经验值啊，哈哈，都可以嘅，都可以嘅。哦，哎，Sid，哎，你怎么追过来了的？
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye.
喂，他也石化了。
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
好悲惨哦，这男主，以后要石化，老婆也要石化。这游戏没有 good ending 吗？你要用魔法，死得了。
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her.
But you kill her.
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
哎，我还以为那两个鸡鸡是给我们骑的。那这狗狗好没有存在感哦！如果不是有看到它的话，我完全忘记有这只狗狗了啊！哎，狗狗，哎，刷一点存在感呢！哇哇，咪咪，哇！又到另外一个村了。 东池村。
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rosfield.
啊，还有人认识我？ 我咁出名咗，哇，靚女哦，好像媽媽。
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Murdoch
Lady
wife？
Hannah.
誰是 Murdoch？
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
是咩？
Lord Marquis
差那麼
and Jill
遠，
too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Oh, what is mine is yours？ 哇，好啊！我拿完你们的全家的
You
錢啊
should！ be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since.
以兩公婆的身份啊，
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
现在才看到我的脸的疤痕吗？
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
And now we're back.
And we married.
It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Lady Hannah 是谁哦 ？Lady Hannah。Murdoch 是我的师傅嘛？我的那个 Murdoch 师傅的
Do
老
you think he
婆
will。stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
是我的师傅嘛？真的是我的师傅啊！
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
可是女的想要睡里面
Lady
呢，
Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
终于有衣
She
服可以
really has
换了
been。very kind.
来啦，睡在我旁边啦。我还是个处男啊。
13 years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
我还记得那一天，我还想要抱
I
抱
said
你
a
的。
prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
请下去，请下去，请下去！他讲这死木头你啊，我的嘴巴都这么近啊，你还
We
不
should
亲
get some rest.
Right.
？18禁嘞，说好的18
Good
禁
night,
嘞，
Clive.
没有的骗人的。
Sleep well.
哎，狗狗，哎呀，可怜啊，你睡在外面啊你。
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
哇，我爸爸帅多了，我爸爸。
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
哇，终于换衣服啊！哇，好像
Well,
vampire
before
啊。
Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
Yes, I look so handsome. 来 ，kiss kiss。
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
You? Those are Elwyn's.
Huh?
By the
And
flames.
you are?
You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
谁呀？ 禀父子还给我那个掉苹果的吗？还是你就是那个掉苹果了？
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
哇，好多好人啊，这里。
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
是时候站起来啦，对付他们喽。
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions.
哎呀，
Been daydreaming for too long.
我不明白这些逆者为什么会被他们统治的，这又不是现代有枪啊。
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Request accepted 了，在井边啊嘞。哦，只是想要回我的国家耶，那么长。
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
井啊，就快到了，一个人都没有，你骗我啊，老北。
He's not here.
难道
Well, I
掉
can't
进
leave without
井里
meeting
面
him.
了？
I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Hello， 下面有人吗？你是不是掉进下面了啊？老北，老北，你在这里吗？
There's someone over there.
我找到了。
It might be him. We should hurry.
你这边许许吗？
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Go
Agreed.
go！ 大票，大招！啊！New enemy approach！ 还有 new enemy！
Sicko Toggle! Don't let them get away!
我的剑气终于可以发射2次了！哈哈哈哈！
Sicko Toggle! Get him, boy!
为什么经验值越来越少了呢？我要升那些招，要几百他才给我16。Hello 了，阿伯，你在这里许许吗？这里不是厕所嘞。
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Let's go
Yes.
home, cook rice.
Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
You too, take care. Quest complete.
There it is. Phoenix Gate.
Phoenix Gate 終於到啦
Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
到底是不是我杀死我弟弟的？